Hi, my name's Julie and I am Head of Quality Assurance and a trainer within ICPC, and I'm just chatting to you here today because I know that you're interested in becoming a celebrant and finding out whether you would be suitable, whether you have the attributes and skills needed to be a successful one. So I'm going to go through a few 5 points that might help you decide whether this is the right role for you. So firstly, you're going to need motivation. This is actually a self-employed role and you're going to be creating your business from scratch, which means networking and staying motivated throughout the day. If you've always been employed, it is a bit of a transition because suddenly there's no timetable to say what you've got to do when, especially there's a lot of people come from the teaching profession where we are dictated to by bells. I know that because I was also a teacher. We also have lots of people who are from the nursing background or social services. It's the caring industries that really attract a lot of people to Celebrancy. And the reason for this is that they have got all those transferable skills that we talk about, but they have been employed rather than self-employed. So it is a consideration when you are thinking about whether you are motivated or not. The second thing I want to talk to you about is communication skills. Are you a good communicator? I would imagine that if you have been in any of the industries that I have just mentioned, then you are. But even if you're not in those, have you had an experience of talking to people that you don't know very well, talking to larger groups? And are you okay with public speaking? So have a little think about that. Although do bear in mind that you are given a lot of training for this very thing when you come to ICPC training. The third thing I would like to talk to you about is empathy. Are you an empathetic person? Do you find it easy to relate and gain rapport with people? These sort of skills are really important because, as you know, people buy people, and if you can connect and make a rapport with your clients, they're likely to use you, to choose you, and to use you again. So that sort of empathy with people is really, really important. The fourth thing I'd like to add is, can you resolve difficult situations? Are you solutions orientated? So if you were to speak to a family who were having a difficult time and there was conflict within that family, are you able to listen carefully and try to find a way to resolve things that would suit everybody? And lastly, are you organised? Because you need to be. If you've got a series of 7 weddings coming up, you don't want to be messing up those details, and your clients will need to know, your couples will need to know what's happening where and how you're getting on and what you need to know from them. You also need to keep very tight records for the funeral directors that you may be working with. Keep a paper trail, I should say, of the invoices that you're sending, and for cash in and cash out for tax purposes. There's lots of information about this on the course should you decide to train with ICPC, and all aspects of what I've been talking about are included in the training course. Hopefully those 5 aspects of character and attributes are something that you can identify with, and I'm just going to recount them again. That's 1, motivation; 2, communication skills; 3, empathy, listening, especially active listening; 4, solutions orientated; and 5, organised. If you are all of those things, then that is an amazing amount of skills you have got to transfer across to Celebrancy. If you want to know a little bit more, we do have a quiz actually that you can take, which you should find on the bottom of the blog. Thanks for listening. Bye.